Welcome to T1 Academy. In our last session, we discussed about clocks. In this session, we will discuss about the calendars. See it, students, definitely they are asking one question from this calendars topic in the CSAT paper. So, easy to score and we should not lose mark in this CSAT paper, from this question. Okay, so first in this video, we will learn the entire concept, and in the following video, we will discuss the previous year's questions. Right, now see here, this calendar concept, the calendar concept depends on only one thing, that is called as odd days. Our calendar concept majorly depends on this odd days. So first of all, we should understand what is this odd days are called. Okay, what is this odd? Odd days are nothing but if you arrange the given number of days. For example, if I have given you some 30 days, how many days you can arrange in that 30 days, students? How many weeks? Sorry, how many weeks you can arrange in this 30 days? You can arrange 4 weeks. And you will be left with more how many days? You will be left with more how many days? 2 days. 2 days. These 2 days are called as odd days here. Okay, these 2 days are called odd days. That means after arranging the given number of days into weeks, the leftover days are called as odd days for us. Okay, so odd days are nothing but after arranging the given number of days into weeks, the leftover or the remaining days are called odd days. Now, okay, how generally you will find this odd days, students? A week contains how many days? 7 days. So, odd days, how we will calculate is generally we will divide the given number of days with 7. Why? Because a week contains 7 days. So, and we will observe the remainder. So, what is the remainder when I divide 30 with 7? 2. So, this 2 we call it as odd days. Very simple. We will divide the given number of days with 7 and the remaining days we call it as odd days, and the remaining days we call it as odd days. So, the remainder is here 2. So, next one. Okay, good. Now, see here, students, anyway you know some of the basic things like what is called leap year, what is called non-leap year, and the story behind that. That is waste of time for us. We will directly go into the point and we will try to learn the things. Now, see here, for a normal year, in a normal year, how many days we will have? A normal year has 365 days, right? Okay, good. A normal year has 365 days. Now, tell me, for a normal year, how many odd days we will have? How many odd days we will have in a normal year? 365 by 7 we will divide, and the remainder we will get is 1. Exactly 52 weeks plus 1 day. So, this 1 day, this remainder 1 day we call it as odd day. That means for a normal year, how many odd days we will have? We will have only 1 odd day. For a normal year, we will have only 1 odd day. Now, when it comes to leap year, a leap year consists of how many days? 366 days. What is the reason? In the month of February, in a normal year, we will have 28 days. For a leap year, we will have 29 days. Because of that reason, a leap year contains 366 days. Okay, we don't require all that story why we will take 366 days and all those things. Generally, normal year means 365 days, leap year means 366 days. So, 366 by 7. So, how many odd days we will have here? Remainder is 2. So, we will say that they will have 2 odd days. So, for a normal year, we will have 1 odd day. For a leap year, we will have 2 odd days. So, we will see everything about this odd days and all the things, students, later. Okay, now we came to know that next thing. How we will find whether the given year is a leap year or not? How we will check whether the given year is a leap year or not? Generally, we all know that for every 4 years we will have a leap year. That means every 4th year we call it as a leap year. Okay, for example, see here, if I want to check whether the given year 2014 is a leap year or not, what I will do? I will divide it with 4. And I will check whether it is exactly divisible by 4 or not. If it is divisible, it is a leap year. If it is not divisible, it is not a leap year. What is the divisibility rule of 4? If the last two digits is divisible by 4, then it is divisible by 4. Is 14 divisible by 4? No. So that means 2014 is not a leap year. 2014 is not a leap year. Now we will check 2024. Whether 2024 is leap year or not. What is our logic? We will divide it with 4. If it is divisible by 4, then it is a leap year, else not a leap year. 24 by 4. Is it divisible? Yes, it is divisible. Then I can say that 2024 is a leap year. 2024 is a leap year. See students, this is the case of normal years. This is the case of normal years. But what will happen in the case of centuries? How we will check whether the given century is a leap year or not? See, there is a slight difference. What is the reason? I will tell you behind that. Actually speaking, exactly a year means 365 days, 5 hours, 55 minutes, approximately, not exactly, approximately some 55 seconds or something like this. We will have the actual duration of a year. Actual duration of a year. What usually we do here is, we consider this 5 hours, 5 minutes as something like 6 hours. 6 hours. We will approximate it to 6 hours and we will consider it as 1/4 of a day. And every 4th year, we will write it as a leap year and we will add that all 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours. Every 6 hours, it will become what? 24 hours and we will write it as a complete day. But actually speaking, this is not exactly 6 hours. Actually, we are adding some additional time, right? So to compensate this additional time, that means we are adding some excess time. To reduce this excess time, at every century, we will delete a leap year. What it means is, a leap year, except on century leap years. There are century leap years also, we will discuss that one. See here, actually speaking, 100th year. If I want to check whether 100 is a leap year or not, usually what is the technique? Just now I told you, we will check whether it is divisible by 4 or not and decide whether it is a leap year or not. Here 100, when I divide it with 4, 2 zeros, right? 2 zeros by 4, anything. What is the divisibility rule of 4? Last 2 digits should be divisible by 4 or last 2 digits are 0, then that number is divisible by 4. 100 is divisible by 4, but 100 is not a leap year. The reason is we are deleting the leap years at the centuries. So next, similarly 200. Yes, 200 is divisible by 4, but 200 is not a leap year. Next, 300. Yes, 300 is divisible by 4, but it is not a leap year. But see here students, while doing so also we are deleting one more additional date. So to compensate that, every 400th leap year, okay, so 400, it is a leap year. The reason is, in case of century students, in case of centuries, instead of dividing the given number with 4, instead of dividing the given year with 4, we will divide them with 400. So if the century is divisible by 400, then it is a leap year, else not a leap year. 100 is not divisible by 400, then it is not a leap year. 200 is not divisible by 400, then that is not a leap year. 300 is not divisible by 400, then that is not a leap year. But 400 is divisible by 400, then 400 is a leap year. That means, simple students, if it is a normal year, in the sense, just normal years, which we have seen 2016, 2024, 2020, these type of years. Okay, we will divide it with 4 and we will check whether they are divisible, if it is a leap year or not. In case of centuries, we will divide with 400 and then we will decide whether it is a leap year or not. Centuries means 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, like this. Now if I want to check, is 1100 a leap year or not? 1100th year a leap year or not? Generally, if you do go with 4, yes, it is divisible by 4, but this is a century, right? 1100 is a century, 100. So that means this one I will divide with 400. Is 1100 divisible by 400? No. So 1100 is not a leap year. 1100 is not a leap year. Now next, 1200. Now I will check 1200. Is 1200 a leap year or not? Yes, 1200 is a leap year. Why? Because 1200 is divisible by 400, then it is a leap year. Okay, in case of centuries, divide it with 400. In case of normal years, divide it with 4 and then decide whether the given year is leap year or not. Leap year or not. Please be careful with this, students. Why? Because all the centuries are actually divisible by 4. But we will not consider all the centuries as leap year. So in case of centuries, we should take that 400 as our base. and then decide whether the given year is leap year or not. Okay, good. Now till now we have learned all the some basic things regarding this calendar concept. Now we will move to our actual procedure. Now here we will have three categories students. One is century code, one is day code, and one is month code. Month code. So first of all we will see what are these day codes are called. What are these day codes are called. Now see here students, how many days does a week contain? For us 7 days. So starting from whatever it is, take Sunday. I will tell you why I have taken Sunday. Sunday code is 0. Monday, the code for Monday is 1. And the code for Tuesday is 2. Wednesday is 3. Thursday is 4. Friday, the code for Friday is 5. And the code for Saturday is 6. Saturday is 6. So these are based on the odd numbers, odd days which we will get. Now see here students, sir, why you are taking from 0? Why Sunday you are not writing it as 7? Means see here students, usually how we will find the odd days? How we find the odd days means by dividing with 7, right? When you divide a number with 7, what is the highest remainder possible for us? 6. What is the highest remainder possible for us? 6. And what are the possible remainders for us? 0, 0 or 7, both are 7, same or not? Tell me one thing, remainder as 0 or remainder as 7, both are same or not? When you divide a number with 7, yes, both are same. So actually we will never get 7 as the remainder. Because of that reason, we will consider Sunday code as 0. Because of that reason, we consider Sunday's code as 0. So Sunday 0, Monday 1, Tuesday up to Saturday, these are the day codes. We call them as day codes. We call them as day codes. Next one is month code. Don't by heart the things students, just try to remember and try to understand the concept. Okay, by hearting the things, you will never remember the concepts. Okay, when it comes to this month code, see month codes are nothing but the number of odd days in that month. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. Now see here, what are called this month codes means, see odd days in that particular month. See January month contains how many days for us? 31 days. So 31 days. 31 days means how many odd days we will have? 3 odd days. Why? Because 28 is a multiple of 7. So we will be left with 3. When it comes to February, it will have 28 or 29 days depending on the type of year, whether it is leap year or normal year. If it is a normal year, we will have 28 days. If it is a leap year, we will have 29 days. So the odd days here will be 0 or 1 depending on the type of year. Sometimes the odd days will become 0, the month code becomes 0, sometimes it becomes 1 depending on the year. When it comes to March, it have 31 days. So odd days will be 3 in number. Okay, when it comes to April, it have 30 days and the odd days here for us are 2. May 31 days, odd days are 3. June 30 days, or the month code odd days is 2. Odd days are nothing but the month code students, nothing more than that. Okay, next July 31 days and we will have 3 odd days in the month of July. Next August also 31 days. We all know July and August will have 31 days each. Please be careful. And next September 30 days, 2 days. October 31 days, 3 days. November 30 days, 2 odd days will have and the month code will be also the same thing. December 31 days and 3 days. See here students, why sir the distribution is like this? In the month of February 28th, 3rd, in the month of January 3rd. See, there are different theories behind these concepts. So we don't require all those theories. Anyway, we know that there are some fixed days in the month, except in the month of February. Try to go with the basics. Don't think too much about why we are taking only 30 days in that month, 31 days in this month. Those things are not necessary for us. Keep them aside. There are different theories behind that. We will simply learn these things. Odd days or the month code is nothing but the number of odd days in that particular month. We call it as month code. So these are the month codes. These are the day codes. Next we have the only thing, the most important thing which we need to learn behind once again is our century code. See here students, quickly I will tell you the things and then later we will move to the next one. Before that, before going to this century code students, for example, if I given you some what we can say duration of years and ask you how many leap years are there in that, means here for randomly I will say that I have given you some 37 years. How many leap years we will have in this 37 years, means randomly. So simply what we will say, we will divide 37 by 4 and we can say that 9 leap years are there in this, 9 leap years we will get, and the remaining one is something like that. We can say the remaining are how many, 28 in number. So this 28 will be non-leap years. Like this we can say if I give you any set of years. Okay, right. Next one. Now come to our actual concept, century code. How we will solve this century codes means, see here students. So I will start from the 0th one, 0 to 100 years. From the first 0 to 100 years. Now tell me students, before that do I have any odd days entering into that century? No, I don't have any odd days. Firstly, I am starting my calendar. Now in this 100 years, how many leap years and how many non-leap years I will have? From 0th year to 100th year. How many leap years and how many? Generally what you will do, 100 by 4. You may think that's 25 leap years and 75 non-leap years. But what actually happens here is 100 is not a leap year. We know 100 is divisible by 4, but 100 is not a leap year. That means from 0 to 100 years, we will have only 24 leap years. We will have only 24 leap years and the 76 are normal years. Leap year and normal years. Now, next see here students, 0 plus. Now, 24 leap years. Each leap year have how many odd days? Each leap year will have 2 odd days. At the beginning, we have learned this one. Each leap year will have how many odd days? 2 odd days. So 24 into 2. Okay, good. Next, each normal year will have how many odd days? Only 1 odd day. In normal year will have only 1 odd day. So 76 into 1. 76 into 1. When I add all these things, what I will get here? 48 plus 76, which will be equal to 124. See students, tell me one thing. Is there possibility of getting the odd days as 124? No. Why? Because how you will calculate the odd days in general? By dividing it with 7. When you divide a number with 7, what is the remainder possible for us? 6. Highest is 6. But is there a possibility of getting 124 as odd days? No. So once again divide it with 7. Once again divide it with 7. So that you will get a value less than 7. Okay. So what you will get? 124 by 7. What is the remainder? Remainder or odd days I will get here? 5. 5 odd days I will get in the first century. By the end of first century, I will be left with 5 odd days. I will be left with 5 odd days. Next, come to the next century, 101 to 200. 101 to 200. Now come to this century, what we will see? 101 to 200. Previously, how many odd days are there? 5 are there. So the 5 will come as a carry. 5 will come as a carry forward to this century. That 5 odd days will come here. Okay, good, super. Now from 101 to 200 century, same story, right? We will have 24 leap years and 76 non-leap years. What is the reason behind that? 200 is not a leap year. 200 is not a leap year. So same story from 101 to 200 also the same story, and we will get our total sum as 124. How we got 124 here? The same 124 we will get here. So now when I add these two things, what is the total sum I will get? 129. But is there a chance of having 129 odd days? No. So once again divide it with 7 and we will get the odd days here are 3 odd days. Okay, good. Now come to 201 to 300 century. So these 3 odd days will come as a carry forward for us. So 3 plus same story 201 to 300 also. From 201 to 300 also the same story, 100 years and same odd days for us. So here also the same story will be repeated and we will have 3 plus 124. So when I add these two things, what I will get? 127. So when I divide it with 7, what is the remainder? I will get 1. Why? Because 126 is exactly divisible by 7. So the remainder which I will get here is 1. Okay, good. Now come to 301 to 400. 301 to 400. This 1 will come as a carry for us. So 1 plus from this 301 to 400 years. See here students. Now tell me how many leap years and how many normal years we will have. In this case we will have 25 leap years. The reason is 400 is a leap year. In this 100 years we will have 25 leap years. The reason behind that is 400 is a leap year. So we will have 25 leap years and 75 normal years. 25 leap years and 75 normal years. So when I solve this, what I will get? 1 plus 1 leap year contains how many odd days? 2 odd days. So 25 into 2 plus 75 normal year will have only 1 odd day. So 1 plus 50 plus 75. So what is the total I will get here? 126. 126. When I divide it with 7, what is the remainder or the odd days I will get here? 0 odd days. I will get 0 odd days. See here students, with what we are starting here? With 0 we are starting and we are ending with what? 0. Okay, we are starting with the odd days as 0 and we are ending with the 0. Now from 401 to 500, same story. The 0 will go forward and then same story. Every 400 years the story will be repeated. The same story will be repeated for every 400 years. Now, what are called the century codes means the number of odd days, the number of odd days with which we enter into a century is called century code. Okay, the number of odd days with which we enter into a century. That means, for example, if I want to write what is the century code for 201 to 300 means 3. What is the century code for 101 to 200 means 5. Don't think that, sir, the code for 101 to 200 is 3. It is not like that. With which we are entering into that century, that is called its century code. Not the odd days which are left in that century. With the odd days, see, in this century we are left with 3 odd days, that will become the code for the next century. In this century we are left with 1 odd day, that will become the code for the next century. Please be careful. So, sir, how we need to remember this one? Simple here, students. For every century leap year, see, century leap year means, what are the century leap years which we have? 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 2000, 2400, 2800. These are called as century leap years. For every century leap years, the odd days are becoming what? 0. For every century leap years, the odd days are becoming what? 0. So, the 0 will go to the next century. So, now for example, if I want to write the code for 1801 to 1900. If I want to write the code for 1801 to 1900, how I need to write the code for 1801 to 1900, sir? See, what is the nearest century leap year before that one? 1600, right? 1600 is the nearest century before 1801 to 1900. So, at this 1600, the odd days will become what? 0. The odd days becomes 0. So, these odd days will go to what century? 1601 to 1700, the code. This will go to this century. Okay, next 1701 to 1800, the code will become what for me? 5. 0531 are repetitive in manner. Remember this one. 0531 is in repetitive manner. Next 1801 to 1900. What it is? 3. So, the code for 1801 to 1900 is 3. The code for 1801 to 1900 is 3. In this manner, you need to write the required codes. Remember, for every century leap year, they will become 0 and that 0 will go to the next century. Remember this one. So, 1601 to 1700 it is 0, like this 0531. So, now tell me what will be the code for 1901 to 2000? This will be equal to 1. This will be equal to 1. Understood, students? Like this we are going to write the century codes, and the reason behind that is, this is the reason behind that. Okay. So, for every century leap year the odd days will become 0 and from there we are going to calculate the remaining things. Understood? Right. Now, where we are going to apply all these century codes, month codes and day codes, sir? How we are going to apply, or where we are going to use this century code, month code and day code means, please observe here, students. Okay, we will go with a well known date for us. What it is? August 15, 1947. What it is? Our Independence Day. So we will say on what day our Independence Day was celebrated for the first time. Okay, see here August 15, 1947. So please observe here students. So this falls under 1947, August 15. Okay, I need to find what day it will fall. So 1947 falls under which century? 1901 to 2000. It will fall under which century? 1901 to 2000. Okay, good. Next, plus in the same century, that means in the 20th century, how many years are completely finished? Actually, we are looking for a day in the year 47. 46 years are completely finished, right? So 46 years. 47 is not completely finished. We are in the month of August only. So 1901 to 2000, that is the century, and 46 years are completely finished, plus August 15. 47th year we are calculating, right? So directly August 15 I am writing. 47th is still running, so that is the reason I am writing it as August 15. August 15. Okay, now 1901 to 2000. What is the century code? Just now we have learnt. What is the century code for 1901 to 2000, students? 1 plus 1 plus 46 years. In 46 years, how many leap years I will have? How many leap years I will have? 46 by 4. 4 ones, 4 11s. So exactly divisible by 11 means we will have 11 leap years. We will have 11 leap years. Out of 46, if 11 are leap years, what about non-leap years or normal years? Normal years are 35 in number. Why? Because these are normal years. So this 46 I will divide into leap year and normal year cases. 46 by 4, 4 11s are 44. That means 11 exactly divisible, right? So 11 we will have leap years and 35 we will have normal years. Plus 15th of August. 15th of August. Okay. Now please see here 1 plus 11 leap years. 1 leap year will have how many odd days? 2 odd days. For 11 leap years means 11 into 2. Plus 1 normal year will have 1 odd day. So 35 normal years means 35 into 1. Plus, see here students, in the 1947th year, we travelled from January, February, all we covered, right? And we reached August. So now see here, what is the month code for January? 3. Okay, from here I am writing the month codes. January month code is 3. February in this case is 0. Why? Because 47 is a normal year. So February will have only 28 days. So our odd days or the month code will become what? 0. January, this is Jan, this is Feb, March, April, May, June, July, and August. We are not writing the code for August. Why? Because August month is not yet finished. So directly we will write the days. That is, this is 15th of August. We are calculating for 15th of August, right? So 15th August. Now once again see here students, this 1 is the century code. 1 plus, for 11 leap years I will have 2 odd days for 1 leap year. So 11 into 2. For normal year we will have 1 odd day. So 35 into 1 plus in the 47th year. That is 47th year we are travelling from January to August, right? January, February, March, April, May, June, July and August 15th. August is not yet finished. So directly I am writing which date we are calculating here? 15th of August. So I am writing here 15. So I am writing here 15. Understood? Now please calculate this one. 1 plus 22 plus 35 plus. See here students, here you can do 2 ways. Either add everything and divide it with 7. Anyway, you will get many number of odd days. You can divide. We will see that one and we will do the cancellation method also. 3 plus 3 is, it is what? 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 3, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. 14 plus 3, 17. 17 plus 15, 32. When I add all these things, what I will get here? Sorry, June, 2 odd days. June it is 2 odd days. So what we will get here? 1. And so that our sum will become what? 89. 89. So June, the number of odd days for June is 2. So 89. So 89 by 7. What is the remainder we are going to get here? Remainder is 5. Remainder is 5. That is what? Friday. So that means we celebrated our first Independence Day on Friday. Okay. So Generally also we celebrated our Independence Day on Friday, so it is matched. Now please see here students, the other method what I told you is instead of adding everything, we can do the other way. That is cancel the 7 sum. Cancel the 7 sum in the sense, see this is 35 anyway, 7 5s are 35, a multiple of 7, cancel it. Next see here, 11 2s are what? 22, so I will cancel it with 1. 21 is a multiple and I will be left with what? 1. This is remainder. I am writing the remainder here students, not the quotient. So 21, 22 it is, but 21 is a multiple of 7. I will make 22 as 1. Anyway, you will get the same thing. Next, this 1 plus 3 plus 3. What it becomes? 7. That is cancelled. Next, this 1 plus 3 plus 3. Then it is also cancelled. Okay. Why? Because 7 sum. Next 15, I will write it as 1. Why? Because 14 is a multiple of 7. Now what are the things I was left with? 2, 2 and 1. So what it is? 5. 5 is the code for what? 5 is the code for Friday. 5 is the code for Friday. So our answer here becomes what? Friday. You can do anyway in this method or in this method. You will get the same answer. Okay. In this manner, we are going to use the month codes and day codes. The month codes and day codes. Next, we will see one more thing. Just for your knowledge sake, April 13, 1919. April 13, 1919. What it is? What day will fall in the day of April 13, 1919? We will check in general manner. So, see here 1919 falls under which century? 1901 to 2000. One example we are going to take 2000 plus. In the same century, already how many completed years are there for me? 18 years. 18 years are completely finished plus 13th of April. In the 1919, 13th of April we are calculating here. Okay, 1901 to 2000, what is the century code for me here? 1 plus, in this 18 years, how many leap years I will have? In this 18 by 4. 4 times it is exactly cancelable. So, 4 leap years I will have and the remaining 14 will be what for me? Normal years. Why? Because out of 18, if 4 are leap years, 18 minus 4, what you will get? 14. 14 will become normal years. Simple students. Try to do in this manner. Out of 18, first of all, find out the leap years. How many we got? 4. If out of 18, 4 are leap years, means the remaining 14 will become what? Normal years. Plus 13th of April. Okay, good. Now see here what we will get here. 1 plus leap year means 4 2s are 8. Normal years means 14. Plus 13th of April, right? So January, what is the code for January? 3. February, what is the code? 0. This is Jan. Feb. 5 February 0 means 1919 is a normal year. 1919 is a normal year. So February 0. March, this is March code is 3. And directly I will write 13. Why? Because I am calculating the day in the 13th of April month. That is 13th April. So April. This is April. Okay, April 13th. Now please see here. As I already told you, this is a multiple of 7. No need to worry. And here I will be left with 1. Okay, 1 and this 13 I can cancel. What it becomes? 14. And next 1, 3, 3. Everything is cancelled here. So what we are left here? 0. 0. 0 means what? Sunday. 0 means what? Sunday. So the Jallianwala Bagh massacre has happened on Sunday. We know. So 13th April 1919. What is the date we got here? Sunday. Okay, like this, try to check 3 to 4 dates which you people know. The first thing is this is century code, years, normal years, and the year which we are finding, write the month codes for that year. Okay, like this we are going to find the days of any particular date. What day will fall on that particular date means we will use the help of this method. This is the standard procedure students. In this case, there is no need to by heart or anything. The only thing which you need to remember is that century codes 0531. And that too I told you how to remember that for every century. For example, if I ask you suddenly what is the century code for 1401 to 1500 means what you people will do? You will check the nearest century leap year, that is 1200. For 1200 it will become 0. So 1201 to 1300 the code will become 0 for me. From 1301 to 1400 the code becomes 5 for me. So from 1401 to 1500 the code becomes 3 for me. Like this we are going to check the things. Okay students, understood? Right. So like this we are going to find. And next question from this concept is, when we are going to use the same calendar once again. Important one. Why? Because till now in 2 to 3 examinations they asked us when we are going to use the same calendar once again. When we are going to. So, what is the logic behind that? Actually speaking, see here students, for example, I will go with a normal year, which is immediately after a leap year. Okay. What I will do is, we will try to verify it. See here, January 1st and 1st 2013. I will take this January 1st 2013 as some Monday. We don't know exactly what it is, but I am assuming it as some Monday. Okay, Jan 1st 2013 is Monday. Now tell me what will be the Jan 1st 2014? Tuesday, right? 1 day jump will happen because of that one odd day. 1 day jump will happen. Why? Because both are normal years and we will have that one odd day. Next one, what we can say? Jan 1st 2015. What it becomes? Wednesday. Jan 1st 2015 becomes Wednesday. Next, Jan 1st 2016. What it will become? Sir, 2016 is a leap year, so 2 days jump. No students, actually the 2 days jump will happen after February. Okay. The 2 days jump will happen after February. Before February, it will not happen for us. So, Jan 1st 2016 will become what for us here? Thursday. Why? Because see, even though this is a leap year, the change of 2 days will happen only after February 28 students. Before February 28, everything remains the same. The jump of 2 days happens after the month of February. So, please be careful. So, now Jan 1st 2017 becomes what for me here? 2017 becomes what? Saturday. The reason is, now I crossed the date February 28 and 29. So, because of that reason, here we can see the jump. Next, Jan 1st 2018. This will become what for me? Sunday. As usual, only 1 day change. Next, Jan 1st 2019 becomes what for me? Monday. What it becomes for me? Monday. Now, see here students, from this what we can understand is 2013 is a normal year. 2019 is also a normal year. So, that means I can use the calendar of 2013 once again in what year? Once again in the year 2019. I can use once again in the year 2019. So, like this I can use the calendar of 2013 once again in the year 2019. Normal year matched with normal year. The same thing we will write it in little bit different manner. See here, for example, 2013. How many odd days are there in 2013? That is a normal year. So, 1 odd day. 2014, how many odd days are there for me for 2014? Normal year, 1 odd day. 2015, 1. 2016, this is a leap year, so I will have 2 odd days. 2017, 1. 2018, 1. Now, please see here students, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 1, 7. So, we got a 7 multiple up to here, right? So, I can use once again in the year 2019. That means 2013 calendar once again I can use after 6 years. After 6 years, I can use the same calendar once again. Now, similarly, if I go with 2014, please see here what happens with 2014. How many odd days are there in 2014? 1. In 15, 1. In 16, 2. In 17, 1. 1 plus 1, 2, 4, 5. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, that means once again I can use in 2020, right? According to my logic, previous logic, once again I can use the 7. But what will happen here is, here 2014 is a normal year. When it comes to 2020, that is a leap year. When it comes to 2020, that is a leap year. So, I can use the calendar of a normal year to a leap year. Can I use that? No, I cannot use here. So, once again I will go for the next multiple of 7 from here itself. So, 2020 what? How many odd days? 2. In 21, 1. In 22, 1. So, 4 it is done. In 23, 1. So, 5. In 24, 2. Now, up to here 7 are done, right? 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. So, in 25 I can use once again. So I can use the calendar of 2014 once again after how many years? After 11 years. After 11 years. After 11 years. Okay, good, super. Next, when it comes to 2015, how many odd days are there for me? 1. 2016, 2. 17, 1. 18, 1. 19, 1. Now please see here 3, 4, 5, 6, 22. Instead of 7, directly it jumped to 8. So I will go for the next multiple of 7 students. See here 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8. I didn't get 7 here. So 8. So I will go for the next multiple of 7. What it is? 14. So 8 up to here 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So up to here 14. So I can use this calendar once again on 26. On 2026. So after how many years? After 11 years. After 11 years. So I can use the calendar after how many years? 11 years. Now similarly 2016 calendar. See, 2016 is a leap year. To match a leap year with leap year, students, to match a leap year with leap year, if you go in this manner, it will take plus 28 years. It will take plus 28 years. So from this, what we can understand is a year which is immediately after a leap year can be used after how many years? 6 years. A year which is second and third after leap year can be used after 11 years and 11 years. And the year leap year calendar can be used after 28 years. 28 years. Okay. So see here, calendar of a year immediately after leap year can be used after 6 years. 6 years. Example, you can take 2021. If I want to use the calendar 2021 once again, when I can use it once again means 2021 plus 6. What I will get here? 2027. So I can use the calendar of 2021 after 6 years. Why? Because 2020 is a leap year. Year immediately after leap year means 2021. Next, similarly, this is first point. Next, calendars of years which are second and third years after a leap year can be used after 11 years. Can be used after 11 years. That means, example, if I want to use the calendar of 2022, this is second year after a leap year, right? I can use this after 11 years. So I can use this in 2033. Similarly, the calendar 2023, this is third year after a leap year. So I can also use this calendar after 11 years. So I can use this in 2034. 2034. And similarly, calendar of a leap year can be used after 28 years. After 28 years. After 28 years. Okay, good, sir. But remember one thing, students. This, why I told you the basic procedure before this shortcut technique means simple. This method or this procedure have some limitations. What is that limitation? See here, students. What I told you, the calendar of a leap year can be used after how many years? 28 years. Okay, good, superb. Now 1672. Tell me whether 1672 is a leap year or not. Yes, 1672 is a leap year, sir. So according to our logic, we can use that calendar after how many years? 28 years. So 1672 plus 28, what it becomes? 1700. So I can use the calendar of year 1672 in 1700. Is it correct? Is 1700 a leap year? No, it is not a leap year. So this logic fails at this type of cases. This is not 100% correct logic. This is 90% correct logic. But please be careful, especially when you are nearing to centuries. When you are nearing to centuries, please be careful. This logic may fail in that cases. In that cases, definitely we should follow our basic procedure of this one. Basic procedure of this one. Understood, students? You take the 1st of January, any date. Assume, take any date. You need not to know the exact one also. Take any day and accordingly try to solve the answer. But if it is in the middle, you can follow this logic, plus 6, plus 11, plus 11 and plus 28. Plus 28. But this is not a universal one. Okay. Next, this is the case of when we can use the calendars once again. Now sometimes they will say that they will give you on what days of the month the particular, see, when Mondays will fall on in the month of July in 1993. This is the question. When Mondays will, that means on what dates Mondays will fall, we need to find. Then how we are going to solve this type of questions is here, students. We will find what is the 1st of July. We will find what is 1st of July of 1993. Based on that, we can easily say that Mondays, right? For example, if you came to know that 1st of July is some Friday. 1st of July is some Friday. Take for an example. 1st of July is Friday. Now tell me, when we will have first Monday in that year? When we will have first Monday in that year? Sorry, in that month, July 1993. First is a Friday. So second will become what for me? Saturday. Third becomes Sunday and fourth becomes Monday for me. If fourth is Monday, fourth is first Monday, when we will have the next Monday? We will have the next Monday on 11th. Next we will have the next Monday on 18th. Next we will have the next Monday on 25th. And next we will have on 32. Will we have 32 days in the month of July? So we will stop here itself and we will write 4, 11, 18 and 25. So whenever they ask a question in this manner, we will find what day will fall on first of that month. What day will fall on first of that month, and then we will write our final answer. We will write our final answer. Okay. This is the procedure. This is the procedure. Next important thing which we need to discuss here is, okay, the important thing which we discuss here is what day will fall after some particular days. They will ask the question. If today is Monday, what is the 63rd day? This is first one. Next one, if today is Monday, what is the day after 63 days? So you should understand these two differences, students. If today is Monday, what is the 63rd day? If today is Monday, what is the day after 63 days? There is a lot of difference between these two things. How we will find, sir? Simple. Try to find the difference between these two. Today is Monday and 63rd day they are asking. So actually speaking, what is the time difference between these two numbers, students, here? 62 days only. The time difference between these 2 days is how many? 62 days. So 62 by 7. You take 62 by 7. And what is the remainder you will get here? Remainder is 6. Remainder is 6. So from Monday you can add 6, or Monday day code is what for us? 1. Monday day code is 1. So 1 plus 6. Add 6 to this, what it becomes? 7. 7 is nothing but 0. That means what it becomes? Sunday for us. What it becomes? Sunday for us. Now see a day after 63 days means you can directly take 63 by 7, and what you will get the remainder as here? 0. So what you need to do here? Monday code is 1. Don't write 0 as 0, so directly don't write it as Sunday, students. This is wrong. For what you need to add? You need to add that 0 to this Monday code. What is Monday code for me here? 1 plus 0. So what it becomes? 1 day. So what it becomes? Monday. So what it is? Monday. So please be careful, students, with these two things. If they ask you 63rd day, subtract 1 from it and then do it. Understood? If they ask you what is the day after 63 days means directly you can take 63. Directly you can take 63. Please try to understand the difference between these two things. Okay, apart from this, all the remaining things are very simple and basic. So we learned the entire concepts from these clocks. We have seen the odd days, how to find a particular day, and when we can use the calendar once again, and how to find the differences between the days, students. So with this, the clocks concept is finished. Okay. In our next session, we are going to see some practice questions from these clocks. Right. Thank you very much.